Hi, welcome to this session. And in this session, we have to write the code for this managing the fishing pond. And these are the requirements. We have initial population 12,000. Population is increasing at a rate of 8%, and harvesting amount is 1500 per year. So based on that, we have to write the code to find out the population after the end of each year, and we wish to have a table from year 1 to year 25. So let us do this. As discussed in our previous session, we just learned that we need to run this statement multiple times, which is equal to the number of years. For example, for 2 years we have to run this 2 times. To find the population after 3 years, we have to run this statement 3 times. So we can use for loop to build this logic. So let's move to the spider and understand how we can write this code. Our initial population is 12,000. Here I'm using a for loop for year, which will go from 0 to 25. 25 is excluded in this, so it will start from 0, go up to 24. For 25 years it will work. And then we have formula for population. So initial population, growth rate, and harvesting, and then I'm printing the value of year and population in the for loop. So let us run these lines of code. So you can see that after 0 year, this is my population 1 2, and you can notice that population is also going negative. But the problem is that I'm starting from year 0, so it should start from year 1 and it should go up to year 25. So how I can solve this problem? I hope you know the answer. So we need to start our for loop from 1. Since I need to include 25, so I should run this up to value 26. As 26 is excluded, so it will run from 1 to 25. So let's do this. Yeah, now you can see that this is the table, which is looking great. So initial population was 12,000. After 1 year, this will be my population. This is after 2 years, and so on. So there are a few problems in this table. You can see that the population is in float, which will not make any sense because the population will be of int value. So we need to convert this into integer. So just apply int function for this. Finally, we have population displayed in the integer. So now this is better output. So after 1 year, 2 year, and you can see that at 14 year my population is becoming negative. So can we put this code in a function so that we can pass the number of year as a parameter? So let us define growth function with year as parameter. So take your time and create a growth function where year is one of the parameter. So you can pause the video at this point and extend this code to write your own function. After writing your own function, you can play this video to compare your answer with the answer discussed in this video. So let's define function growth, and then as I mentioned, I need to pass years as a parameter. Then we need to put colon, since this is the body of this, so let's put it under tab. Now can you tell me where I should use this variable years? So my for loop should run up to these many years. So instead of using here 26, I should type years, and then I need to call my function. So let's call this growth 20. So it means that I wish to run my for loop for 20 years. Let's run this code to see its output now. Now we have our function ready. So you can see that after 1 year, this is my population, but it goes only up to 19. So I wish to run this for 20. How I can solve this problem? Yes, we just need to add 1 into this because the upper limit is excluded. So in order to include that, I am just adding 1 so that it make 1 to 21, and 20 will be included in that case. So let's run this. Yes, so now I am having population from year 1 to year 20. So that's great. At this point, can I pass few more parameters to this function so that it become more dynamic or flexible? So take your time to think what are the possible parameters we should pass to this function to make this function more flexible. So if you watch closely, you will see that here my initial population is fixed, which is 12,000. So we can make this as one of the parameter for my growth function, and we can control this. So let's create one parameter for this. So I am defining a parameter named as initial population, and I should pass this parameter to this growth function where I should use this variable. So instead of fixing my population as 12,000, I should fix this with initial population. So the initial population will become my population, and then I keep on manipulating this, and I should pass this parameter here. So let's suppose my initial population is now 1000 and I wish to run it for 20 years. So let's run this. Yeah, so you can see that this is working fine since we are taking 1500 from 1000. So yes, after first year it just becoming negative, so it's not possible. Let's increase this number to 10,000, and now it will make some sense. Yeah, so what are other parameter which I can pass to this? So here rate of growth is fixed, which is 8%. So I can control this value, and harvesting is also fixed, which is 1500. So it can be controlled as one of the parameter. So I request you to extend this code by passing rate as one of the parameter to this growth function, and also harvesting value as one of the parameter. So finally, my growth function will have four parameter. One is initial population, second is year, third will be rate, and fourth will be harvest value. So take your time and write a complete growth function with all these four parameters. And I will be discussing its solution in our next video session. So please watch next video session for its full solution. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.